Well, that's my flash drive. Don't look at it.
Unless you want to see Big D.
That's my wallet! You have no...
Ooh!
And watch your fingers, booty hole man!
Oh, booty hole man. Make my day every time you come in this. That.
Stream 85 plus.
Uh-oh.
Welcome to the party, pal!
Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Hold on. Alan, what up, baby? Great race, bro. That was an awesome finish. Best ever sprint? Hell yeah. Let's fucking go. Rest in peace. Oh, that's what I meant to do. This is cycling with Medic now. I'm not cycling with Doc. Hey, Bullet. I love you. I miss you. I miss you so much. Oh no, what did I just do?
See you at the party, Richter.
Whoops. Yo, Moist Beaver. Moist Beaver, I love it. Oh, I love it. Welcome. I love you. You're so welcome here. Ah. Nate, what up, baby? Yo, Beast Presto. Yeah, we're just chilling. Gonna be noodling with Physique. David Reich with the light. David Reich, what up, bro? Look at this, David Reich. You wouldn't even notice me. Yeah, that was beast effort, Alan. Beast. Glad I got to catch it.
Oh, it's impossible for me not to fall in love with you, baby.
Woo! This is your song, Bullet. Oh, I've been good, brother. How about yourself, Dave? How you been, man? How many flats is Sean gonna get? Yeah, at some point. Seth's coming down here in July. So I would assume we probably go up there in the fall sometime. Hopefully before it gets too crazy. Moist Beaver.
Cause it's time to let go, baby, of your problem. I said, baby, time to let go of your preconception.
Yeah, I feel like my saddle time has kind of lightened up a little bit just because I've added running and swimming into the routine, so. Yeah, you got me with that name, bro. That was good. Welcome, man. It's nothing matters, baby. Take a deep breath. You're right here, you're right now. It's life and death, nothing else. I said you're with me and I'm with you and we're here now. The present moment is all that really exists now. Of course your brain can conceive. Fix my so Blurp had like an update or something. Ah! Yeah, you ride, bro? I know, dude. I know. I turned into one, bro. I don't know. It just suits me so well because I can run decent. I can ride decent, and I'm working on my swim. Nice. Hell yeah, man. Well, welcome. Glad the bug has bit you. Cycling changed my life. Changed a lot of people's lives. A lot of people in chat here, man. We're all into it.
Said, oh, whoops, I forgot to do this thing. Yo, I've got this thing coming on up.
Oh, Physique, you gonna... Oh, no, he just got wiped out.
Worried about the things that I forgot.
Yo, bitch, let it go. We're chilling in this bitch right
Yeah, you're gonna get... So 6 months, I'm sure you've seen some gains. You'll just continue seeing the gains. Your body, like, soaks up all this new fitness. I don't know, like, what kind of riding you're doing, but when I first started, I did a lot of, like, just kind of free riding. A lot of, like, chill riding. And then when I started into, like, a structured program, oh, man, my body was like, oh, this is what we've been waiting for. I don't even know, bro. I gotta take... My whole identity is gone, no? Ooh. Ooh, look at that fucking... Look at those gains. Look at that. So we are getting there. Yeah, you are. Hell yeah. We just watched a dude do his first FTP test yesterday morning. And he got a 119. So it's going to be super awesome to see, like, how much gains he gets very soon. Like, within a short amount of time. Pookie Butt won the Battle Royale. Good for you. Draw it in. Oh, yeah, man, I'm gaining weight. I was almost up to 78 kilograms from like 75. Yeah, so my first triathlon was, oh geez, when was it? April 30th, something like that. May 1st or something. And my swim was like, what was it? Like 41 minutes or something? 1,500 meters. My bike was great. I came out of the swim almost dead last. And when I hopped off the bike and started the run, I was in 4th place overall. Oh, nice, Moise. Hell yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, you're on that stream. That was a fun time. That was such an awesome ride. Rolling with Physique right now. Yeah, that was awesome. So yeah, Dave, I'm hoping to get my swim down closer to like 30 minutes. Oh, hey, Moise! Look at that, winning the Battle Royale. Alright, Physique, I'm just kind of chilling, bro. I'm not trying to do anything crazy. But on the climb, I'll probably pick it up a little bit, and then I'll wait for you up at the top. Look at this dude starting out doing his whip start. Okay, let's turn some fans on. It's my last route. Last route badge. Pretty sure. Yeah. I got the last one. Then I gotta go run these ones. Hell yeah. Look at Physique, man. What's he doing? Trying to get a head start?
Exactly who you are.
Probably try and go for
What you want.
volcano lap
Exactly what you need.
segment of the month this weekend. Think about maybe doing my
Nobody tell you that it's
help run this weekend.
whatever you want, that's okay. Whatever you need, that's alright. Whatever you want.
Anybody fancy a run up out? Yeah, Dave. Good to see you, man. I missed some of the Facebook folk. I miss saying David right with the light. Physique's on a move.
If you tie the knot, lose your health
Ew.
coverage, and you get let go.
Commercials.
Send it to the family. Cover California helps you get health.
In the summer, in the summer,
Yeah, dude, he's flying.
in the summer,
Look at him, 5 watts per kilo.
in the
What's he doing?
in the summer, in the summer,
He's tripping me out. That Cali meth, yeah, we're in a real good spot for it here. Where he spent a lot of his time was like meth central.
oh baby, you and me, baby, sitting outside, trying to unwind. You
Man, Physique,
put your hand
why you make me work so hard, bro?
and I died, I died. Oh, love is a precious thing. I gotta celebrate it. Oh, baby. I said we're in the sunshine. Oh, try to unwind.
There we go, get on. Get on my wheel, bro. A pull, I'll take a pull. You just did a long pull.
And then you in the summer, in the summer, in the summer,
There we go, baby. Conku me. Let's see, what are you doing?
something about you. Can't quite put my finger on it. Grab a blanket. Grab a beer.
Ooh, blanket and a beer. What?
Sit out in the park.
Yeah.
Feel the breeze.
Beer and some cheese curds? Fuck yeah.
Damn, baby. I think I love you.
Woo!
I think I love you. I think I love you. Oh, I think
Thanks, Cheerio. How you doing, bro? I feel like a brand new man. I'm now cycling with medic. I've been demoted back to medic status. I just have to change the name.
Thank you.
Yeah, I've always had that mustache since I started streaming, so the only way people have known me.
Love a good sunroof.
What is this?
Moonroof.
Dang ads,
Depends
man.
on the day, really.
It was like one song. YouTube just has a way better playlist of this dude. Pfizer Moderna. Woo! What? Congrats. Nice. Yeah. How'd you do it? Do anything like crazy special? I mean, I know all proposals are special, but did you like, you see some crazy stuff nowadays. Weebs, what up, baby?
I got the vaccine.
Ooh.
I got that motherfucking
What up, Weebs? How you doing, bro?
vaccine. I said I got
Little leg openers. Got your races this weekend. Stoked to hear how you do. Woo! Oh! Yeah, race stress, I bet. Oh, I bet. Man, even if I'm not racing, it's just like an event, I get nervous. Oh, that's what you're saying, lots of rain in the forecast. Well, be the one that embraces it the best. And just act like your favorite weather to ride in is the fucking rain. You know? RV, what up, baby?
Saw me on the street and I just got my vaccine and you're vaccinated, but we gotta wait. There's a gestation.
We got breakfast at our first date. Nice. Nice.
We can just fuck on the
Retro boat to go out on the river. It was raining that morning, dang it. This museum. And then propose at this cool outdoor garden that we went to when we... Nice, awesome. Yeah, true that. Hell yeah, Weebs. There you go. That's awesome, Cheerio. Did some like first date stuff. That's really cool. Mine was nothing special like that. I proposed to my wife at the pool in my parents' backyard. All hammered during 4th of July weekend with my best friends and family. But at the time, we were drinkers, and so that was our thing. Me and my wife met by getting hammered at a party, and then we just happened to sleep together. Yeah, it was a fun day. Hell yeah. Getting all drunk. We were doing noodle bongs, you know, like the pool noodles. Beer bonging out of them. That's just what we did every 4th of July. I went to my parents
Feeling good.
and just partied all super hard
And vaxxed up.
with friends and family.
Vaxxed. Damn, bitch, what you vaxxed? Damn, you looking vaxxed.
You look at that.
You know those cigarette butts?
Ah, it was one song, man.
Plastics, and they line.
Jeez. One song and an ad. One song and an ad. I just have to go back to Spotify.
I don't want to make a goddamn song today, and I don't want to make a goddamn song today, and I don't want to make a goddamn song today, and I don't want to make a goddamn song today, and I don't want to make a goddamn song today, and I don't want to
Yeah, ride safe, brother. Out there in that rain. But fucking kill it, Weebs. You're gonna kill it, bro. You're a strong motherfucker. I've come to know a lot of cyclists now, and you're one of the stronger ones I know. You got this, bro. So, I don't know if anybody saw on the Discord, but yesterday I did an experiment. So I've just started to ride on Bluetooth again so that I could have steering enabled. I don't know if you guys saw, but I did 2 laps of the Volcano circuit with erg mode at 215 watts, erg smoothing enabled so that it stayed at like 214 watts. It's my average. My heart rate for both laps was 159 and 160. No, it doesn't work on Amp Plus. It only works on Bluetooth. Like if I were to connect to Amp Plus, you'd see the little blue on thing next to my level. You'd see that disappear. So I did 2 laps, same speed, same heart rate. My lap when I enabled steering and was taking the inside line on all the turns, 7 seconds faster. So like this, that works.
Well, it's too bad,
That
motherfucker.
works.
It's too bad you made the commitment. You gotta make it
Yeah,
happen.
correct.
Damn, you gotta
Only on
make it.
Bluetooth.
Bought tickets to see you. It's not about you. It's not about you. Get the fuck up.
But pretty cool to know that like steering actually does have an advantage, cutting corners
It's not about you, you selfish motherfucker.
like you would in real life.
Support you. Hey yo, y'all the ones that make this worthwhile. Y'all the ones that make this shit happen. Damn, when I see y'all in
I mean, 7 seconds faster in 2.5 kilometers. Or no, I'm sorry, 4 kilometers. 2.5 miles. So that's why it's disabled in races and group rides, because it has an advantage. Oh, for sure, for sure. They showed there's a video though by Zwift insider Eric Schlange. Zwift Community Live was broadcasting a race, a gravel race, and some of the riders had steering enabled, and one guy was actually utilizing it, and he went on a break utilizing his steering.
Get road trip ready with up to $100 back on 2X.
And they were like, "Oh my God, he's actually using the steering. He's using it like it should be." They're like, "I've never seen anybody use it like that." They were pretty excited about it. Yeah. It would be way hard when the group is together. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you got to be solo, because like it wouldn't let me get in front of Sean when he was next to me. Yeah, brakes. And so then, then of course, just like in real life, like I was like, "Oh, dude, you can do it up the Alp. Wonder how much time you would save." It's hard to think to do the whole steering while you're suffering. But if you could do it, man, you could shave off some time. You don't have to out, but the penalty is that the inside line has a steeper incline than, say, the middle of the road.
Stay clean for me. Stay clean for me.
Yeah, it was pretty cool to test it out because I had been wondering about it. Like, I was messing around with it one day, and it looks faster. It even looks like you're moving faster when you do it. And people were like, no way. It does, though. So yeah, now I've started to ride on Bluetooth so that I can have steering. Plus, like, in races, even though steering gets disabled, I can still engage power-ups by hitting the top of my hoods. But I always forget about that. Yeah, RV, we're just chilling. I'm going to knock out my last route badge. Kind of noodling with Physique. Not really noodling, but kind of. My gas has been horrible today. Oh, dang it. We'll have to catch a good time to roll together, RD. Two hours earlier, 3 to be ideal. Okay. So we're looking at like noonish ride for me. Oh, hold on. So, got my wife's car at a mechanic place. Place has really good reviews. Dropped it off yesterday morning. Didn't hear anything at all day. Waited a little bit today, didn't hear anything, so I called the guy. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Let me call you back. I'm about to leave the office right now. Forgets to call me back like that was 4 hours ago. They're not open on the weekend. I don't have a car right now because my wife took my car down to Los Angeles to the wedding. And I've got my little girl. So now I doubt I'm going to be getting my car back this weekend. Fuck. Okay, yeah, no, I can hop on it. I can hop on like on weekends. Weekends I can do that time and ride with you. Weekdays it's harder unless I have like a babysitter. Yeah, weaves, yeah, totally. So I just called the guy because I thought he called me, but it wasn't him. So I called the guy because he hadn't called me back in 4 hours. Oh, I'm sorry. I keep thinking to call you, and every time I'm near the phone, I just do something else. Can I call you back in can you call me back in 5 minutes? Got a customer. Dude, like, you should fucking call me back, bro. Ah! Shake it off, shake it off. Not a big deal. I mean, worst case scenario, I can get a car from my parents for the weekend. My wife's car just passed 100,000 miles. The check engine light came on. And then it's like had an issue starting like 2 or 3 times. And then twice it smoked out of the exhaust for like 2 or 3 minutes or so, and then it stops. And then it like runs and everything. You can't even tell anything's wrong with it. Oh, look, he's calling me back. Nice. I'll leave you guys on. Here we go.
You're not alone. If
Hello.
you're in trouble, if you're
Hey,
feeling
Daryl.
low, if you're feeling like it's the end, if you're feeling like you can't get out, if you feel like you need a friend.
Okay.
Reach out.
Yeah, I was gonna do that myself, and I was like, oh, can't do that. Okay. Okay. Something.
And it always was, and it
Okay.
always will be. All you gotta do is clean.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, sounds good.
Clean.
I like that Nintendo Switch has games the kids like to play together.
Okay.
I like that I can play
Sounds
my
good.
games after the kids go to bed.
Alrighty.
Nintendo Switch.
That's our way to play.
Additional
All right,
game
thanks,
systems and
Daryl.
other accessories may be required for multiplayer mode. Game systems
All
and
right, you too.
accessories sold separately.
Woo! 900 bucks. Busted cylinder. So the way her Jeep is set up, I don't know. Looks like it's gonna cost about 800, 900 bucks. Fix. The dude is he seems pretty honest. He was like, it could be this, but that's highly unlikely. It could be this, but this is the 2017, so I could almost rule that out. I guess the problem with my wife's car is the way that it's built, the engine. There's something covering all of this shit to where they have to do like a massive amount of removal even just to test it. So he's like, because it's such a pain in the ass to take all that stuff off, test it, put all that stuff back on, run to see if it works, and then potentially take it off again to replace something else. He's like, we're just gonna, when we pop it off, we'll just replace all the spark plugs and check out the 5th cylinder, see if it's got like a vacuum leak. But like the oil color is fine. We just got an oil change. The oil is like gold, baby. Like I've worked on cars before, so I'm fairly familiar with some of the least, you know, less extravagant fucking things. What's up, Cavestro? Thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate you. Welcome. I've done some kind of intensive auto work, but not too much stuff. But so I do keep up with the regular maintenance of these cars. Like this is the first issue we've had in 100,000 miles. It's not too bad. And it seems like it should be a relatively small issue. Yeah. Yeah, especially with the new cars now. Gaines, baby. What's up, Cavester? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream, to chat. You a cyclist? You ride on Zwift? Knocking out my last route badge. No, it runs fine. Like I'm telling you, you couldn't tell. Other than it starting up, like struggling to start maybe 3 times, and then the smoke that comes out of the exhaust has like an exhaust smell. You know what I mean? It doesn't have like an engine oil smell. It definitely smells like an emissions thing. So I was thinking it was like the fuel system. I was thinking about doing like a fuel injection cleaner into her car, because that'll sometimes clean out build up in the exhaust. And then after like 2 minutes, it stops smoking out of the exhaust, and then it runs fine. There's no sluggishness to it or anything. Yeah, it's weird. And it like just started happening a week ago, right around when she hit 100,000 miles. All this stuff just happened. Dude, the London pretzel, I thought we climbed. Oh, that was the Greater London loop. We definitely climbing this one though, right? Yeah, it's weird. Well, he's not even sure if it's a cylinder. That's just what he's thinking. He said he's gonna check it all out when he gets under there. Because he said there could be like a vacuum leak, an injection, like an injection issue. I don't know. Yeah, it's weird.
Sunday afternoons with you.
You work on cars a bunch, bro? I've done some minor stuff, and then I've changed out radiators and front axles, control arms, all that. I've done some of that stuff. I worked at an oil change place, so I did all that kind of stuff. But that's about like the biggest stuff I've done. I've never swapped out a fucking transmission or engine or anything like that. I can do like alternators and
in my
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, like my wife's car is still under warranty, and so that's like the shitty thing is that maybe it's still under warranty. Call it the dealership, man. It's like a fucking July 20th is the first appointment I can get. And they even said if you walk in, we most likely won't be able to see your car for 3 to 7 days. We won't even be able to look at it. It'll just sit there at the dealership for a week before they can even look at it. Yeah. As long as you know how it comes off, you put it back on the reverse way. Yeah, that's how I've always kind of worked on them. I'm very tedious about the way I lay nuts and bolts and shit out when I take things off.
I can't. Oh, now I can hear me.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dealerships suck. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Totally. Yeah, so this seemed to be a pretty trusted car shop. My wife got referred by like 2 coworkers. My wife's a Yelper, man, so she read the reviews and said that's where she wanted her car to go. Is that for physique? Yo, Texas, you want to run up out with me today? Or this weekend? Not today, this weekend? Get you ready for your Grand Canyon run? Oh, for sure. For sure it is. He's like, you know, and I'm only going to charge you for an hour of labor for the diagnostic, even though it's taking a little bit more of that. Taking a little bit more than that. Like, that's not my fucking problem, bro. That's not my problem. It took you 4 hours to pop the hood. See, it was a pain in the ass to get under everything. Oh. Okay. Mark, you're pissing me off today. Pissing me off, bro. Nice. Hell yeah. Yes. Look at that. And now 30K has become a gym commute. Yeah, soon you'll be riding back too. It's awesome, RV. Awesome to see the gains, bro. And that's how it goes, man. Next thing you know, you'll be doing 100K rides. That's still time on the saddle, though. You're still gonna be pedaling too. It'll just, you know, it'll make it to where you can go into the gym and actually work out and not be smoked, you know? Subtle hustle. Hey, the Mark Rebier draws you in. What up, Subtle? Good to see you. Thanks for swinging by. Yeah, it felt like a Mark Rebier day. I started playing him a little bit towards the end of my stream yesterday, and I was like getting so into it that I was like, you know what? Today we going for it.
I got my dick up. I got my
There we go. Perfect timing, Subtle.
Hormone therapy, and now I got my dick up. I'm walking all around downtown. I'm walking all around.
It's always a Mark Rebier day. That's true. It should be. I need to make it that.
I walk into the bodega. I don't care because I'm hard and my penis is ready, baby. I'm ready to fuck.
Sir, please put your penis away. Jesus Christ.
Excuse you, ma'am. Okay, I just got hormone therapy and I am fucking feeling it.
Oh,
Fucking feeling it.
Yes, I did.
Yes.
Funny because I just did.
I love when you hear him chuckle at himself.
I'm dripping wet, baby. I'm dripping wet. Goddamn, dripping wet, baby. I said I'm walking all around. Yo, I need a little bucket to put under my vagina so it catches all the wetness. I'm wet now. I said I'm wet now. I see you're hard now, and I'm wet now. You wanna fuck now? The hormones.
Wow, is there any climbing in this ride?
Fuck, baby. Let's fuck, baby. Oh, goddamn, baby. Damn. I said damn.
Oh, yes. Oh, goddamn, holy shit, yo, I'm coming all over there.
I feel bad for any of the lurkers. Any of the lurkers and the workers. I'm sure most people know to have volume down if you're lurking my shit.
What is your most favorite food or snack?
Raw beef.
RV, this is Mark Rebier. Subtle Hustle typed his name up there. He's an improv musician. So he loops all the music with his keyboard, all the sounds, and then he loops his voice to do all these different voices, and he's got the voice changer or whatever effects. And he does live streams. He was live on Twitch like a few weeks ago. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like my wife can't stand him. She likes some of his like tunes, but she like can't stand his lyrics. And I was like, so what? It's funny. The music's awesome. He's got a great voice. And he's just having fun, man. Clean that beef. Oh yeah, we just played that song not too long ago. Yeah, he is. He is a great keyboard player.
That was very wonderful.
They call him the Loop King. What? What was the start to that song? Alright, hopefully we come to a climb, because I feel like unleashing a little bit. I feel like throwing down an effort.
I said I'm buying it, baby, you're now buying it. And then I'm gonna go to the park and I take your dog, put your damn dog in my backpack. I put your dog in my motherfucking backpack. I'm on adrenaline, baby, I can't be held accountable for what I do. To a star 5 restaurant and poop in your soup.
Poop in your soup.
Soup in a restaurant, bitch. Yeah, you know I do it 'cause I'm bad. I'm unhinged. I'm unhinged in this goddamn bitch. I'm unhinged up inside this bitch. I'm liable to
I feel like the top of my foot needs to pop in it long. I'm driving. They pop the top of my right foot like there's a bone in there or something, a knuckle. I don't know, something pops and it feels great and I feel like it needs some pop right now. Drown him in the river, oh my god. Yeah, you are.
And I'm a motherfucking maniac.
Here we go. Here's one of his lighter songs.
Listen, baby. When you had a bad day,
Here we go.
rough. Just remember this. I said,
Don't worry about your Don't worry about your pain. That's
don't worry about your future because
gonna last.
don't worry about your problems. Don't
Worry about your past.
don't
Worry about your future. No, it's gonna last.
Don't worry about your problems. Don't worry about your past. Don't worry about your future because
No, it's gonna last.
I said, baby, when you get home, and you're feeling so down, yeah.
Even halfway through the ride yet.
I don't remember that the
Never a good sign.
keeps turning around. Yeah, baby, listen. Two things in this world that matter. It's you, it's the people you love. And as long as you have that, happiness gonna fit like a glove. Don't worry about your problems. Yeah. Don't worry about your past. Don't worry about your future because
No, it's gonna last.
yeah, baby, listen. Don't worry about your problems. Don't worry about your past. Don't
Oh, I've messed with the saddle position. Damn it, now I'm just gonna have saddle issues the rest of the ride. Worry about your past. Okay, looks like we got a hill coming up. Good. All right, Physique, if you're in here lurking, I'm gonna put in an effort up this climb, and then I'll chill up at the top. Probably get off and adjust my saddle, my bibs. Get a Battle Royale. Oh, let's do one of these first. Ah! 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 Oh. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with getting a pedicure. As long as it's after like a big ride or something. Or it's been a long time since your last one. You're overdue for one. Looks like that might turn into a fun little date day with my wife and daughter. Yeah, baby. Hey, they feel good. I'm not gonna lie. And some of my toes are kind of fucked up, so it feels really good. They always get out them ingrown toenails. That's like their specialty. And I always got at least one. And I go digging, try and fix it. I just fuck it up even more. Yeah. I got my right big toe is like super funky. Super funky. They were saying Vicks Vapor Rub, you wipe that on your toes and it clears them up. I think I have like maybe a little bit of fungus on my big right toe. Cheerio on the Battle Royale. Yeah. Hey, but they look tasty though, don't they? The Tide Pods. They look tasty. All colorful. Yeah, man, people are dumb. But like, I remember being younger, I was just laughing at this, about this with my mom. My little girl was in the back seat in her car seat.
Welcome to the party, pal!
Hey! What up, bro? A long time. How you doing, man? How was your ride? DJ, what up? She was in the back seat and she was like looking out the window. She's like, hey, look, it's the sun. And I was like, yeah. Like, don't stare at it. It'll hurt your eyes. My mom starts cracking up. Me and my brother on a road trip one time had a contest who could stare at the sun the longest. So we're just on the back seat looking out the back window. Just tears coming down our faces. Just staring at the sun. Sebastian. There's a running joke, so I don't know if you're fucking with me or if you're being serious, but I'm totally not an intimidating person. Maybe I used to be with my mustache. I don't know. Probably just look like a pedophile with my mustache. But anyways, there's a joke in here. Somebody one time... No. So somebody came into the stream and was like, yo, nice tats. I was like, oh, thanks, bro. Thank you. Nobody's ever commented on my tattoos before. And he's like autocorrect hits. So now I just what up, Sebastian?
I came home.
I do, Subtle. Always got the goods.
I said, baby, what's wrong?
Ernest rides a bike. Dude, I've gotten that before, Ernest. Definitely gotten that before, because I'll make like retarded faces in a lot of pictures. And I'll get that comment every once in a while. Somebody will be like, you look like Ernest, bro.
And that's when
I got the schnoz. I got that schnoz. See, let's see if I can do an Ernest face. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. Oh, we're all, yeah, we are, Watts. Yeah, you know Mark. You know Mark. We love Mark. Jim Barney knows. Gang membership tats. No. Here, so I'll give it to you. This one says, only the dead have seen the end of war. This is a book. It says, turn the page, and it has my dad's name and his years he was born and died. Because we played Bob Seger turn the page at his funeral. Got a cross on this side that I wish I didn't have. I'm no longer religious like that. On the rib cage here is a tribute to, let's see, I think six of my buddies that were killed in Afghanistan. It's like a pinup chick with an American flag banner behind her, eagle and shit. My brother's initials. Whoop. He's still alive though. We're just close. And then I have like a Lady Grim Reaper on my right calf. Probably get something cycling related on this calf, probably. Now that I'm a cyclist. Oh, thanks, Sebastian. Yeah, that's actually how I got it started into cycling. I was working at the VA, doing therapy groups with the vets, the counselor, and my supervisor. I'd started up a golf group, and I started up this horseback riding group at this ranch. And my supervisor came to me one day, and she's like, "Hey, do you want to start up a cycling group for the vets?" And I was like, "Fuck no," because at the time I was one of those drivers that would pass super close and yell and honk and tell them to get on the fucking sidewalk. I was like, I am not wearing those fucking tights.
we're talking about
I will never pay for an official Ironman, DJ. I'll do an Ironman, you know, I'll go swim, open water, and then maybe do the ride or something from the lake, finish at my house, and then go do the run if I ever did one. I ain't paying $1,000 to go do one of those. Oh yeah? I don't know if my wife would let me do that. I'd be down. I was a medic in the Army.
we're talking about enterprise.
So
We're talking about data.
yeah, I don't think it's 1,000, but you know, like depending on where you're going, you got travel fees, hotel fees, all that shit. So it's around $1,000. I would imagine somewhere near that. I think Spoon said like $800. Yeah, and I've done 2 halves out of the house. Oh, so anyways, I was Subtle, yep. I was at Fort Bragg for like 2 years, and then I was stationed in Germany. But so I started up so I took like a week to kind of think about this, and I was like, man, if it helps one guy, I may as well get this group started. So I went on a ride with this guy. On that one ride, we went up this hill, super steep. I made it up like a quarter of a way. Almost tipped over. Puked on the way back. I was like, this is exactly what I needed. So I started up a cycling group and got, what the fuck, Mark? Oh my god. It was the end of the song. That was a 48-second song. Oh, Wilmywood. I think I drove through there. Kind of road tripping with some of the boys. Every once in a while we'd leave the base and go visit a different city or something. I think I remember seeing that weird name. So yeah, I got started up the group. Got a couple of vets into it. Did some awesome rides, and it was just that the challenge of a climb was exactly what I was looking for. Kind of challenge myself again. I'm in the downhills. I was getting that adrenaline rush that I was searching for.
Sadness and despair.
And then just being fit, I guess, and being in good health. Something now that I
Wake up in the morning
strive for.
and smell the spring air. Look around you.
Interesting.
Count on your hand.
I mean, I've always wanted to.
People that you have in your
I've always been interested in doing some like
I know it's at least someone,
contractor
and that's enough to make it through.
type stuff.
I
I should have done it when I was single. If it was enough money, my wife actually might be down. She'd probably like a break. Yeah, Wilmington. Yeah, we used to go to Wilmington all the time. That's probably where I passed it, huh? That was our like weekend spot. No, my wife is a nurse. Oh, a nurse practitioner now. But she'd probably like some time off because right now she's the only one working. She's got some health issues arising. There we go, physique. Let's go, baby. Stay on this wheel. Fuck yeah, I'd be down. Like I said, I just don't know if my wife would be down for me to go over there and take that risk. I don't know. It'd be an interesting conversation to have with her. Why, you got the connection with it or what? I got a buddy that's going back and forth over there right now. Oh, I got you. Wilmywood. Now I'm tracking. Yeah, I love Wilmington, man.
You and me forever. Bass dropping up forever there. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Ah. Hey, it might be a new 5-minute power. Ah. Ah. What a bite beast. Oh my god. Ah. Oh, what? What? No way. Ah. Ah. That's such a lie. Oh, there we go. Felt like I was going way harder than that. Yeah, I was an airborne medic. Here, I'll give you my old spiel that I used to say every so often on my stream. My name's Cycling with Doc. I was in the Army for 7.5 years as an airborne medic. Did 2 deployments to Afghanistan, and cycling has been the one thing that has relieved me, not relieved me, but helped me with the stuff that I deal with for my deployments and my time in the service. The best therapy and medication for me personally. I've done tons of therapy. Nothing does what cycling does for me. I used to be on some meds, and cycling got me off the meds.
No, I'm not being sarcastic. I'm so happy to be here. Great to be here, Tom.
Okay, what the hell is going on with you? What's your problem?
You know what my problem is, Tom? You wanna know what my problem is? We're sitting here.
Yeah, so now we just
ridiculous amounts of money on a steak when you know damn well we can't.
Ooh, we just pedal out everything on the bike, man. Stop drinking. Now I only drink to do beer alps.
Tom, don't sit here and act stupid and tell me that you don't know what I'm talking about.
Stop smoking cigarettes. I still smoke weed.
Can you just lower your voice?
Oh yeah, let me lower my voice for you, Tom. Let me just make everything okay by lowering my voice.
Oh man.
I won't cause a scene.
Maybe like before my daughter I would have.
You in this restaurant.
I don't know, it'd be something I'd have to really think about. I couldn't give you an answer.
Yeah, that's a great
I would like to say my answer would be fuck yeah.
This evening.
But I'm hesitant, you know?
Every other evening for us for the past 8 months.
I don't know. So like, you know, we didn't get into politics or anything when we were over in Afghanistan as soldiers. It was just never something we thought about or talked about, man. We signed up and just by that, we were told to go to war. And we just did it because our buddies were going. And we didn't want to be that shitbag that wasn't going while everybody else was going.
You know how long you've been out of work? 8
so like,
months. Do you have any
There
idea
was,
what we owe on this house?
no,
You don't, because you don't look at the goddamn bills.
I was naive
I sit there every night with my
and
head
ignorant
buried
in
in a pile of this shit.
seeing what was really going on.
But a glass of
I mean, that whole war, Afghanistan, was fucking pointless, man. It was for nothing. It's for,
what we owe on the house?
it was to make some rich people richer.
I thought maybe we could
So I don't know. It just, I don't know if I'd be willing to
Oh, yes.
risk
Yes,
my life,
definitely, Tom.
losing
Everything's
time
okay
with my
now
daughter, my
because
wife,
you said, "Can we talk
my
about
family and
this after
friends
dinner?" I'll tell you what, we'll go
over,
back home, and in the meantime,
yeah,
we'll
yeah,
just
for
talk
sure,
about it while we're gonna sit here, have dinner, and we'll just
over
talk
somebody
about
else's
it.
war.
We'll talk about it after.
It was a,
Tom.
you know, I don't know. I don't really know too much about it,
We owe $120,000.
so I just don't know if it's something that I would risk my life for.
$120,000, Tom. But you wouldn't know that, would you? You wouldn't know that because not only have you not lifted a finger to look at the bills, you also haven't lifted a finger to get yourself some fucking work over the past year. So we can't afford anything. We can't.
Yeah, so far, yeah. And it was still a huge mess because where I was at, my first deployment in the Korangal Valley was the last known location of Osama bin Laden.
I'm in the hotel.
And we completely abandoned that spot after our unit, like one other unit that replaced us, served a deployment there, and then they just completely abandoned the valley. Gave it right back to the Taliban. Yeah, totally. Yeah, medics are very well taken care of. You don't want to lose your medic. But yeah, it'd be something I have to really think about. Something I have to educate myself over and see if it's a cause that I would risk my life for, you know? Yeah, yeah, let's talk about it. I think Russians would be a lot harder than Taliban. Taliban are farmers, man. They're farmers that very uneducated, but they learn military tactics because we taught the Taliban military tactics to fight the Russians. But I would definitely be more afraid to fight Russians than Taliban, just because here's my thing, man. I don't want to get into like anything too political, but like, you know, our military, man, is messing around with like the idea of having transgenders in the military, and they did the whole don't ask, don't tell, and they lifted that. Dude, China and Russia ain't fucking around with that stuff in their military, man. They're training American killers. They're training hardcore killers that will one day go to war with the Americans, and they're gonna be fucking ruthless. And here we are playing social experiments with our military. I mean, you think about this. What is it? Some ridiculous, like, 90... Don't quote me on the percent, but I want to say it's 90% or higher. I think it's like 95% or more of the country's eligible servicemen and women. Like 95% of them aren't eligible because of weight standards and because of all sorts of other things that would disqualify them from service. Yeah, no, they did not. I mean, now they do. Now they have a couple vehicles and shit. Like, here's the crazy part. When I was over there the second time, we were training Afghan National Army guys to be able to do, like, their own job and fight their own war so that we could eventually leave and hand over the keys to them. So, like, I was responsible for training a company of Afghan National Army medics. Check this out. So I did the medic course. And of course, we shortened down what would be like a couple months long in the American military down to like a month in the Afghan army. By the time my month course ended, I had 2 guys in my class still out of like the whole company. They just stopped showing up. They're just lazy. They don't want to, they're not trying to fight that war, man. There's not enough pride in their country yet. I feel like Afghanistan has to have kind of like a civil war. They got to fight off the Taliban themselves to establish some pride in their country because like the soldiers just stopped showing up. So then when I was over there, 76% or something ridiculous of Afghanis could not read and write in their own language. And so that's how they're brainwashed by the Taliban to put on these suicide vests. They tell the little kids the bomb's going to explode away from you. So you won't even be hurt if you're inside of it. It explodes the other way. And they're so dumb and uneducated that they believe it. But anyways, I set up a 76% couldn't read or speak in their own language. So I had an interpreter designate 4 weeks of his time to teach them like basic Pashto and Farsi reading and writing and speaking. Like they showed up for like the first day or two and then just stopped showing up. I had nobody showed up. So then me and the Turk just went and just fucking hung out on our base playing fucking volleyball with the Turkish army guys because the medics didn't want to fucking train. So I wasn't gonna go waste my time over there and basically just hang out with them and drink fucking chai tea and eat candies and shit sitting on cushions in their little buildings all day. That's all they do. Walk around holding each other's hands and drinking chai tea and eating candy and getting paid by the military. I think we were training up one battalion and like 70% of them went AWOL and we're still collecting a paycheck. So then we would send them on missions all by themselves, you know, kind of test the waters, let them go like try out their training. We'd get a call from, and through interpreter, like we would do radio guard with an Afghan National Army guy. And we'd have an interpreter sitting there and we'd take like 2-hour blocks doing this. So boring. Oh my God. So all of a sudden, like you get this platoon calling up and through interpretation, they have been ambushed by the Taliban. The Taliban took all of their vests, all of their weapons, all of their ammo, all of their helmets, and all of their brand new Toyota Tacoma pickup trucks. And these are all brand new weapons, brand new gear, everything. Better than some of the shit that American soldiers had. And they just stopped. Maybe like 1 or 2 of them was homies with the Taliban guys and they let them know, hey, we're coming through this spot, come get all this shit. And they just stop and give it all to the Taliban, hit us up, let us know it all got ambushed. They say they got ambushed. None of them are injured though. Nobody's got a fucking bruise or a scrape. They just hand it all over and then they come back to base and we just issue them brand new shit. Here's some more fucking Toyota pickup trucks. That was wild. The waste, man. I lost, like, all right. At the very end of my deployment, we had about 2 months to go before we were going home. And one of my soldiers, I was a medic, went on a convoy to be the medic for this unit. And him and the 3 other guys in his vehicle were killed in an IED explosion. Want to know what they were going out of the wire for? The reason that took them out of the wire and put them into what we called IED Alley or some shit, because it was such a known place for soldiers to be killed by IEDs. They were going to show the little Afghan kids in the village nearby how to wash their hands with a bar of soap. And that's why 4 soldiers were killed. Just to go out of the wire and do some dumb shit like that. And go through the most dangerous IED place around our base. It was ridiculous. I was and they're brutal, man. They're brutal. They don't value life like we value life, man. We had this guy bringing his daughter. They had poured a big ass boiling pot of water on her as punishment for doing something super dumb that a kid does, you know? And she came in and we treated her for like a week, 2 weeks or something like that. And knowing that he had done that to her, we still had to return her to him. He came to the gate, what, a week or 2 later when she was healed up a little bit to pick her up. We had this other kid get brought in that was allergic to the sun in Afghanistan. Shit gets like 120, 130 degrees out there. Dude's allergic to the sun. His parents own a farm. So of course he's out there. Yeah, I hope so too, man. So of course he's out there at the farm being forced to work. Everywhere, sun touched. This kid had like You know, like that fungus that grows off of like trees? Like those skinny, like beige looking trees, and then there's like this dark fungus or whatever that grows off, like little discs that kind of stick out. That's what it looked like. Anywhere sun touched, this dude had that shit growing all over his skin, like on the tip of his tongue, because he kept his mouth open. And if sunlight even went into his mouth, he had like the growths on the tip of his tongue. It was everywhere. So what did we do as medics? We gave this dude sunscreen, lip balm, sunscreen, umbrellas, sunglasses, anything we could think of that would cover this kid up and protect him from the sun. Because we told the woman, like, hey, if he keeps getting exposed to the sun like this, he's gonna die. So we escorted them out the gate of Jalalabad, and she went across the street and sold all the shit that we gave her. Sunglasses, all this stuff. Sold it, and probably just, I'm not too sure. I was a young medic, and nobody had ever seen anything like that. Like, none of the PAs that we were with, and like one of my PAs was like a special forces physician's assistant. And yeah, dude, they just don't value life like we do, man. I mean, I'm sure there are some people that do, but it doesn't seem like a majority of the country really does. I mean, you got to think, like, look at the lives they've been living for decades and decades, man. They're just hardened in a way that we're not. No. It was like, dude, it looked like fungus, bro. It's crazy. It really looked like this dude had some weird fungus growing out of his skin. It was wild, man. The only way I could describe it is like, kind of like a disc looking like fungus that comes off of these like skinny, small beige trees. I just have it in my mind. But like, he had it on his eyelids, tongue. You know, it came all the way down to his chest, wherever his little top came down like a V. Just all over, man. It was wild. And then we had this other kid who went on I went out with some special forces guys and did like a humanitarian mission in this village where we just opened up the village to anybody that needed medical treatment. Come get checked out. Got a bunch of American doctors willing to help out right now. So the whole village shows up. Everybody shows up. And you just have this long line of everybody in the village and everybody from like the villages nearby. And you just treat them. You just listen to their issue and give them out some Afghan meds. And for the more serious stuff, we give out the American meds. But it's so many people. So anyways, we had this, it's one of the worst things I saw when I was over there. This dude brought his little toddler, probably like, I don't know, I want to say he's a little bit smaller than my daughter, so maybe like 2 years old. And this kid's head was like the size, bigger than a basketball. I don't know what the deal is, but he just had a massive skull, like crazy swelling going on in his brain or something. And that, like, he couldn't, I just remember seeing the kid scream, but he couldn't scream. I don't know, it was crazy. And we told the dude, like, man, if you do not get your kid to, I think we were trying to get him to go to Iran or one of the neighboring countries nearby that had better medical care, and told him, like, hey, if you can't get your boy soon to one of these countries to get him treated, he's gonna die. And the dude was saying that there's nothing he could do. He doesn't have a vehicle or any way to make it there, so like crying and shit. It was crazy. Wild to see the lives over there, man. It's crazy to see how they live and come back over here and how spoiled we are. It's crazy. But yeah. So yeah, I did some really cool shit over there. I got to see a lot of interesting things, man.
Christopher Kringle the pimp, Christopher Kringle the
Yeah. And there were some really good people over there, man. Like, we had this one interpreter in the Korangal Valley. This place was the most dangerous place in all of Afghanistan and Iraq. It was bad, man. There was a certain grid line on the map that American soldiers just could not get past because they were just met with such heavy contact. So we had this Turk, Kareem, little like 19-year-old dude who loved WWE. Yo, Sebastian, thanks for the follow, bro. He loved WWE, and I remember it rained one day, and we had dug out at the top of this terrace, filling up these HESCO baskets to fortify our fire base. And so it filled up with water. And a couple of the dudes were like, oh, we're gonna go down there and go swimming. So they ran down there, fucking, they're all swimming in this rainwater. And Kareem's out there swimming. They started like splashing each other and shit, and next thing you know, they start like wrestling around. And like some serious kind of aggression by one of our soldiers was getting let out, and he tried to let it out on Kareem. Tried to like body slam him. And Kareem did some shit, man. He's been watching WWE like his whole life. He did some crazy shit and fucking reversed and body slammed our boy Elizondo and just embarrassed the shit out of him. But like, he would sneak home at night to go visit his family every once in a while because like the Taliban were trying to find these Korangali interpreters, because in this valley they spoke a different language. These Korangali people is what they called them, started their own language, Korangali, different from Pashto and Farsi. And so they had to have very specific interpreters that were from the valley that we were fighting in. So these interpreters, their families live in the valley. And if the Taliban found out who these interpreters were, that was the threat, is that they'd kill their entire families. So this dude and his whole family, his brothers, 2 other brothers were interpreters also for the Americans. They just loved America, man. They loved what America stood for, or stands for, compared to what basically the Taliban stands for. And they just wanted to help out, help their country. And dude, I remember one time we were getting mortared, and Kareem, so we rented this horse stable from one of the village elders next to us. And so that's where we stayed. And there was another house within our little perimeter that we created. Another little house that the Afghan army guys stayed on. And so we were getting mortared one time, and Kareem's walking up from the Afghan army house to our little fire base, our little house. And he takes like a mortar. I don't know how close he said it was to him, but enough to where he got fucking rocked with like something from the mortar on his head, and had this big old fucking knot in his head. And like, it knocked him down, and he fucking got back up and just came walking up. We're like, Kareem, what the fuck happened to your head? He's like, oh, just that mortar. The last one that landed was really close, and it knocked me over. It's like, fuck, dude. And he didn't carry a weapon or nothing, man. So we'd get into these crazy ass firefights, and Kareem with just a fucking helmet and a vest would just duck behind shit or get behind trees and just fucking hang out until we told him to fucking, you know, come out. Oh yeah, Turks can be ruthless, man. We got jumped. Me and my buddy got jumped by a bunch of Turks in Germany. They tried to beat the shit out of us, but luckily we were like in shape. There was like 10 of them, bro. So me and my buddy just fucking ran, and we were laughing too while we were running. It's like, these motherfuckers don't know we were drunk. Like, these motherfuckers don't know how far we can run. And we just fucking ran and ran and ran. This interpreter, he wasn't. My Turk interpreter. So we called him Terps. T-E-R-P, not Turk. No, our interpreter was Afghani dude. There was some Turkish army guys during my second deployment that I became friends with. You know, we were over there deployed, and so we'd smoke cigarettes, drink Turkish coffee together, play volleyball. So I became buddies with a couple of them. They were just over there doing the same thing we were doing, wanting to be there. But yeah, our Turk was Afghani guy. But yeah, we did get jumped, or almost got jumped by a bunch of Turks in Germany. Is Germany like... So in Germany, the people that American soldiers usually got to worry about is the Turks, or just the ruthless Germans that hate the Americans, hate them being there. Because we would like do like little kind of like convoys, I guess, going from like one base to another base in like Humvees, and people would like put up like signs like "Go home, Americans," unless they go home and shit. Yeah, in Germany, yeah, we'd drive through like little smaller towns, and people would fucking flip us off. One lady put up like or somebody in their car window put up like a "Go home, Americans" on a piece of paper in her window. Most of the time, if you went away from the bases, the people were pretty cool. The problem is, like, you get all these drunk ass American soldiers that go out into the town and just fucking make an ass of Americans, basically doing dumb shit. And so there are people that are Germans that have like a bad taste in their mouth for drunk ass American soldiers doing dumb shit. Yeah, for sure, huh? But for the most part, like, I use the language, or tried to use as much of the language as possible, so I was always met with really friendly Germans. I love Germany. I love it. Yeah, that's true though, for sure. They abandoned the base that I was stationed at. It's a ghost town now. I just saw a drone video. Somebody flew a drone over Bamberg. Was the base I was at. It was a very small base, one stoplight. And it is a ghost town. All the plants and stuff are growing through the roads. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a lot German. Where are you from, Sebastian? Yeah, I wish I would have traveled more when I was stationed there too, man. I just wasted my fucking time when I was stationed there and just drank a bunch. Stayed near the base. Hit up all the fucking usual clubs that all the soldiers hit up. Every once in a while we take a train to like Frankfurt. Went to Hamburg. I think we did Berlin. But I mean, as soon as we got off the train, went straight to the bar or club and just got shit-faced. Oh, nice. Nice, Brooklyn. Dude, do you ever watch Terry Berenstain? Thanks, Trouser. Nice, I've never been to Hawaii. I'd love to go. I want to take my bike out there. Yeah, dude, I love watching Terry ride through New York and shit. Hell yeah. Crazy. I don't know if I'd ride through there. So do you ride your bike through the city and shit? Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Very cool, bro. Yeah, see, I'd love to do some shit like that. And I know that the most difficult climb in the world is in Hawaii. I like to test my legs on it. Oh, wow. Choppy roads? The roads suck? Oh, nice. That sounds badass, Sebastian. Hell yeah. Dude, that sounds like so much fun. When I started cycling, I started down in Los Angeles. And so I did a lot of city riding. It's pretty fun. Drafting garbage trucks and buses and shit. Oh, dude, that's dope. Oh, yeah, I've seen videos of that. I've seen videos of that, DJ. Where like New York, yeah, you get this great bike lane, but then like New York City cops are parked in the bike lane. Yeah, I watch videos of dudes riding the bike paths in the city and just like with these crazy ass air horns to like scare the shit out of people. So awesome. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, it looks like it. From what I've seen, man, they're all just standing there. I mean, that's kind of how it was when we rode with Bike Beast in San Francisco across the Golden Gate Bridge. You just got people that aren't thinking at all about bikes. And they're just, la-di-da-ooh. Look, hey, come here, take a picture of me. Just walking all up in the bike lane and shit, not looking. So, it's funny, because that's what I did, DJ. I don't know if you guys heard it on stream, but I just used my voice, man. On your left, you know, like, announce it really loud. Oh yeah, bike lane, you're in the bike lane. Yeah, that was a good one. But yeah, I just use my voice and just scare people with my voice and they move the fuck out of the way. Bike on your back, like bike on your left, or bike coming up. And just yell it and startle them. They get out of the way. But yeah, it'd be different in New York City for sure. Yeah, you best believe if I come out to New York with the bike, we riding it, DJ Sebastian. We're doing it. Gonna go hit up some bridges. Show me the city. I want to do the touristy ride. So like if dudes ever came to LA, I have such a great touristy ride to take people on that takes you through like Beverly Hills, Sunset Boulevard, past like the Chinese Palace or whatever. Dodger Stadium, a great view of the Los Angeles city skyline. The Andy Griffith Pond, all sorts of places, man. It's such an awesome ride. And it hits up all the spots. I try and keep all that shit to myself mostly just because everybody's got their own views, you know? And it's just pointless trying to change anybody's mind. So for the most part, I try and avoid it at all costs. I don't even care. As long as people are good people, that's all that matters to me. My parents have gone real bad. And we get in arguments a lot, but now we just avoid talking about that shit. Just goes nowhere. My parents are never gonna change their ways. Whoo! I live in Central California, so like 3.5 hours north of LA, 2.5 hours east of San Francisco. Right in the heart of California. I've been demoted, actually. I've been demoted from doc status. I'm just cycling with medic now. Until my mustache comes back, apparently. Then I can be cycling with doc again. Oh, dude, so it takes 4 hours to drive up to Tahoe. I just up there. I just did the lake loop. Actually, PhysiqueCycles is in here this ride with me, Sean Lee. Let's go. Check this out, Sebastian. You'll like this. I do videos of my outdoor rides. And me and Sean, or Physique, went up and rode the lake loop in Tahoe. It was so badass. Where is it? Hold on.
Go ahead, baby, call that shit, baby. Call that motherfucking therapist, baby. If you don't got a therapist, call your mom. If you don't got a mom, call your motherfucking friend. If you don't got a friend, talk to the person under the bridge and they'll tell you about your problem. Gotta go talk that. Gotta talk that. Gotta talk that.
There we go.
Gotta talk that. Gotta talk that. Gotta talk that. Gotta go ahead, baby. Gotta go ahead, baby. Gotta talk that.
We're actually, a couple of us are meeting up July 30th to do it again. We got Aggie Course coming from Texas. Bike Beast is gonna come over. No, I'm out now. I've been out for 10 years, a little over 10 years. Here we go. Oh, Physique's dropping me. I don't know him personally. You know his buddy Chaz Turman, who used to be like his right-hand man in all of his videos a while ago. I've come across him on outdoor rides twice and talked to him once, got a picture with him, did the little fanboy thing, but I have not come across VC. He lives about an hour north of me in Bass Lake. Yeah, he's got a really dope YouTube channel. Yeah, I'm a big VC fan. This is me and PhysiqueCycles on this ride. Oh, nice, he got it. Hell yeah.
Oh, it's fucking cold. It's fucking cold. This is the highest alpine lake in the country. Woo, it's fucking cold. This is Peter Sagan's favorite route in the world.
Yeah, it was freezing. It was high 30s that day. Started out super cold. Warmed up later on.
Oh my god, bro.
It's such a beautiful ride, man. And then I'll have to show you one of my Yosemite videos that me and Physique did. Because Yosemite's vegan cyclist lives right south of Yosemite, like 20 minutes, and that's like some of the most beautiful riding I've ever done. This was so beautiful though, right here. Passed a shit ton of cyclists. And then I stopped to take pictures and do another video. And they passed me and I caught up to them and passed them again. Oh, the mustache, no! Oh yeah, Physique, yeah. Yeah, so our boy Sean Lee that's riding with me, he streams, and his Twitch name is PhysiqueCycles. Let's see. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I've talked to him on the phone. I almost went to his Yosemite cycling camp when I first started cycling, but the rides that they were doing just looked way too big for me at the time. Then went for a run along the lake. Woo! The GoPro 9. Just got it. Dude, the stabilization's so amazing. Do what you want. Yeah, the stabilization is crazy. Oh man, I wanted to get, that was actually the camera I was gonna get if I didn't get this one. I thought about getting it. The 360, right? Video editing, just in general, is such a fucking pain. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, he was just going along to record me as I was running. All right. Oh look, I got it. Physique. Got it, bro. Okay, let's go. Hey, this fucking guy. Yeah, it was just like a quick thing where he was just going to be slow pedaling behind me while I was running. They didn't want to get all kitted up. Plus, it was cold as shit still. I think that one was like 40. All right, so here's the Yosemite one. Damn it. And then I'm gonna hop off. Control V. Oh, damn it, that was the same one? Shit, I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy. Control C. Oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, he's got a badass bike. Oh man.
Oh, look at this. Here at Physique. Yosemite. Yeah.
So here's Yosemite. We just did laps around Yosemite Valley. Glacier Point Road was closed, but we should have fucking gone around the gate. All right, Sebastian. Thanks for coming by, brother. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Great talking to you, man. Probably be back on this weekend to run up Alp and probably ride at some point. See who's available to raid. Oh, we're gonna go raid Beats, baby. Oh, I already got the route badge. Woo! Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna send you guys over to Beats unless you want to hang around and watch this video, but I feel like most of you guys have already seen it. I'm gonna go wake up my little girl. It is an hour past when I was supposed to wake her up. Fuck. Nah, but I started this ride at 2:30, so. Oh, actually, I'm gonna hang out real quick because this is my favorite part of the video, man. Look at how blown away Physique is by the scenery. Hands on his head. He's like, fucking wow. I love that part right there. Because that's what Yosemite does to you, man. And then he leans on his handlebars like, oh my god. Ah, love it. Love that shit. That was a dope ass ride. With a dope ass dude. Alright. Boom. Send you guys over to Beats. You guys go say what up. Good ride today. Thanks for joining me, Physique. Appreciate you, bro.